Hey friend. So I'm testing out something new for the audio quality. So we'll see how this goes. Um, for that test, I thought we could just chat for a minute today. Um, this video's a couple days later than what I've been uploading, and that's because I've got some stuff going on. Pretty cool stuff though. So, couple days ago, I actually finished my first audition for an audiobook. So I'm trying to get into that and do that to pay the bills. I will still be doing YouTube. This channel's not going anywhere. I'm going to continue uploading. Really shouldn't be any changes as far as how frequently I upload and whatnot. I'm gonna try to make sure I'm still, keeping up content for you guys, helping y'all sleep and relax, and get your ASMR tingles. I don't like the word tingles, I'm gonna be completely honest. It's super weird. Tingles. Tingles. Anyway, also trying to use my natural voice for this, so hopefully that goes well, and you guys enjoy that over my typical higher pitched voice that sounds more like this, where I'm talking to you kind of like this. So we're gonna try to stick with my natural voice. Other information that's relevant right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about. So audiobooks. I'm doing that because right now YouTube does not really pay the bills. I do make a little bit of money. I have a supporter over on Buy Me a Coffee, which I haven't really updated, and I don't have the time or energy. So, to my supporter on there, I really, really appreciate you, and I'm sorry I haven't really been updating that. I kind of can't at the moment, so I understand if, you do end up stopping that if you see this, but I do appreciate it. But yeah, this isn't really paying the bills, so it's still a side thing. So I'm trying to get into audiobooks, and keep utilizing my voice, and hopefully people enjoy that. And ideally, I'll be making some money off of that, and essentially be doing that for a living. And if eventually YouTube, my YouTube channel takes off and it becomes big enough that I don't have to worry about bills and everything I have enough from YouTube, then I'll probably stop doing audiobooks, and just focus on the YouTube channel. But for now, that's the plan. Just doing audiobooks for the foreseeable future. And yeah, so trying to get hired. Like I said, I just recently did my sorry, my voice gets higher pitched as I get I don't know, stressed maybe. I don't know that that's quite the right word, but less relaxed. Tense is probably a better word for it. So in case it's not obvious, I am a little bit worried about this for the future. This is something I've worked really hard on trying to get set up, overcoming a lot of good old mental health barriers, to get to it. So this is simultaneously exciting, but also kind of nerve-wracking because I want this to go well. I want to do a good job. I want to actually start a career as an audiobook narrator, and I think it's something I will be pretty good at. But I do have to get, someone to actually hire me for it. So, It would be really nice though, because then I can start, buying groceries, paying bills, all that kind of stuff. Which is very helpful for the whole living situation, as I'm sure you're aware. So, if you are theologically inclined, prayers would be appreciated in that regard. But yeah, so I'm working on that. I obviously have more auditions I need to do. I'm going to be trying to put a bunch of those out. Essentially, trying to get a bunch of auditions out until somebody actually hires me, and then stop auditioning until I finish whatever that project is, and then re-audition. I'm saying a lot. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Like I said, this is supposed to be like a chat, I guess. Oh yeah, and I'm also testing audio quality. So we're gonna with a new setup. I'm using a separate program to record the audio. So hopefully this results in just an overall better sound for you guys. It's going to be a little bit more work on my end because I'll have to actually take the footage and the audio and put them into an audio editor and make sure everything's synced up. Or not an audio editor, video editor. I had to take it from the audio editor, put it in the video editor. Anyway, yeah, so ideally we'll get better audio quality for y'all. Which hopefully you'll get a little bit more just overall depth and richness from the audio, since ASMR is primarily an audio based experience. That's what I'm going for. Also, if y'all have any ideas that for videos you'd like to see, triggers you're interested in, do let me know. Feel free to comment. I love talking with you guys. I love reading your comments. I love replying. But also, I love getting your ideas, hearing your feedback, and trying to incorporate some of that into future videos, because ultimately my videos are for you. Like, I do enjoy making these, but they're not really for me. I don't go back and listen to my own content. But hopefully you all will continue enjoying these, and hopefully I can continue working and improving and giving you better quality. I don't know if the video quality is going to change anytime soon. You're probably still going to be getting this kind of funky lo-fi setup where the background phases in and out, and I'm a little I don't know, fuzzy. The lighting's kind of weird. I'm going to try to get my ring light died, so my ring light died, so I'm gonna try to get get that one replaced. But part of that is I need to get paid in order to buy a new one, which means I gotta get the audiobook stuff going. But yeah, no, it's been a really cool learning experience doing that. Learned a bunch of stuff for audio editing. I'm making a video, but I'm talking about audio, and it's getting me a little mixed up. But yeah, I've learned a bunch of stuff in that. I don't think I'm going to be heavily editing the audio for this. I know a lot of you have said you prefer the more authentic, unedited versions. It just feels, some of you have said it feels comforting, some of you have said it feels more personal, and that's what I'm here for, making videos for you guys personally, and ideally to make you comfortable. So yeah, the idea is we're here to chill, we're here to relax, and I want to keep making content that reflects that and improves on that. So the video, I don't think it's quite as important as far as like the overall quality of that goes. I know quite a few people joined back when my videos were in like 240p. I was using a potato camera that was like on my laptop. So, I recognize that I'm kind of filling a niche here that some of the other ASM artists don't. And some of that's just through, the lo-fi quality stuff, because there's a lot of people out there with really professional setups that you guys can go watch, and I'm sure many of you do. But, I figured I'd try to stick with what I've got going. But I also figured that, improving the audio quality wouldn't hurt. So hopefully this actually does improve it, and it's something that is, I don't know, more enjoyable, beneficial. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So I will say there might be some there might be some weeks where I maybe miss an upload here and there, just while I'm doing the audiobooks, because I might have to focus more on getting that stuff done. And I may just not have the time or capacity to put one of these out, but I am still going to try to get one out every week by and large. So, like I said, this channel's not going anywhere, but I will be prioritizing the stuff that makes me money. Speaking of which, if you're watching this, I would, and you're new here, I would encourage you to go check out my other content. A lot of it's a little bit more polished. It's roleplay. It's specific. It's less of a ramble. Just it's more fun stuff. So if you're new here and this is your first video you're watching, I encourage you to go check those out. I think hopefully you'll enjoy those a little bit more. But also, if you are new here and you like the sound of my voice, I guess, which is kind of most of what you'd be getting on this channel, I'll politely request that you subscribe so you can hear more of it. But also, it would help me out a lot because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can get my channel monetized. That's kind of the first real step. And YouTube, from what I've been told, is putting ads on my videos. So they're making money off my content, but I'm not. And, I'd kind of like to. If they're going to be playing the ads anyway, it'd be nice if I got some money from that. So, yeah, and of course, likes, comments, all that stuff helps with engagement. It helps get the videos out there and other people to see them. And so that stuff really helps me out. But, yeah, I think that's most of what I had planned. How are you? You doing well? I hope so. Genuinely, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. It means a lot that there's, as of making this video, about 730 of you that are subscribed. And, I know there's a bunch of people that watch my videos that aren't subscribed. So there's a lot of people. It's on a YouTube scale, it's not a lot. But on a personal scale, that's a lot of people listening to me. Just basically hearing me talk and say funny things and do weird alien voices and, pretend you're an experiment or some kind of critter that's been captured by the government, just weird scenarios. Um, or just somebody getting therapy or getting a checkup at the doctor's, you know. It's a lot of weird stuff on my channel. Like, at least from an outside perspective. Um, and having hundreds of you tune in to listen to me in weird scenarios is crazy to me. Um, like that's a lot of people, but I appreciate all of you being here. It really does mean the world to me. But yeah, just wanted to update you guys um, on what's going on. But life's good. Can't really complain. Oh, I learned something new about me. Well, it's not really new. Me learning it was new. So I've had a really bizarre sleep schedule for a while where it just continuously changes and I couldn't figure out why. I recently figured out why. So I sleep for 8 hours, and this is a relatively new thing. I'm almost 32, and up until about the age of 26, I think, 25, 26, I didn't sleep through the night. I averaged about 4 consecutive hours of sleep for most of my life. At most, if I was lucky. So ended up getting some therapy, getting some meds that helped with the sleep, and now I sleep for 8 hours, and it's fantastic. And if I don't sleep for 8 hours, I will end up taking a nap, whether I want to or not, and that nap pretty much lasts for whatever time I was missing. So if I slept for 5 hours, I will end up taking a nap. That's 3 hours. Not plan on taking a nap, I just will. It will happen. The nap will take me. So that part's great. I love being able to sleep. Sleep is amazing. Which is, part of what this channel's for, is to help you guys relax and sleep, because it's so important for your physical and mental health. The problem arises in that I stay awake for 17 hours. And I have no control over that. That's just the amount of time I stay awake. And the reason that's a problem, for those of you who are pretty quick with Basic Addition, you'll have already got this, but that's 25 hours total. And there are only 24 hours in a day, which means the time I sleep is continuously, and wake up, is continuously 1 hour later. Which makes my sleep schedule constantly change, which makes it really hard to structure my life in any meaningful way. Which is frustrating. And I have no idea how to change it, because if I go to bed at like 16 hours and I try to fall asleep, I will stay awake for an hour. If I go to bed at 15 hours, after I've been awake for 15 hours and try to sleep, or if I go to bed even earlier than that, it will actually throw off my sleep schedule, and I won't sleep like at all. It'll be like an additional 6, 7, 8 hours before I fall asleep, and it just completely flips my sleep schedule around. Yeah, and I don't know what to do about that, and I haven't really. I've done a little bit of digging on stuff like that, but I haven't really found any information. The only conclusion I've come to is that I function weird, and I don't know what to do about it. But, yeah, I'm on a 25-hour sleep cycle, and it's bizarre. But anyway, so I think that's basically it for me as far as just kind of updating you guys on what's going on, where I've, why I'm a couple days late. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy the changes to the audio quality. Hopefully it actually turns out correctly. But yeah, anyway, you take care. Glad you're here. And God bless. Love you. Bye.